My favourite project? So this, for me, like I said, I'm a sail maker. I've been doing this my whole life. I started doing sails when I was 12 years old. Well, you could maybe call them sails, they were pretty rough. So for me, this is really exciting stuff. This is a great opportunity to play with some new technology and really discover a new way to build some really incredible sails. So we've had a few years of production under our belt now. We're starting to get an idea of what's possible to actually mass produce. It's quite different to build a one-off sail. We've used this technology years ago to build a single sail or a couple of prototypes here and there. It's a vastly different story when it comes to actually putting them into production and building a lot of these things accurately. It's still an extremely limited edition product. We can only, every sail is built as a complete entity. It takes up a lot of space, a lot of time, so for sure it's not really a mass product. It's limited edition, and for me it kind of makes it pretty cool as well, because I make sure I'm first in line to get mine when we build them. Just go through a little bit of the technology first. So this kind of shows the basic idea. What this Hyper Spider is all about is replacing all the traditional patching and reinforcement with specifically placed fibre alignment. So wherever there's a load in the sail, we have a lot of downwall in the sail, so we put specific fibre paths in place to transfer and distribute that load. I love looking at these things. I just keep playing with them all the time, so it's all pretty, it's fun for me. So the fibre layouts, if you get a chance to have a closer look at these later on, check it all out. It's pretty cool. You can see exactly where the fibre is aligned with the different loads in the sails and how it controls the way the sail works. So you can come and check out how the fibre is concentrated at the luff edge where we have a lot more tension. There's less fibre at the leach where we're trying to reduce weight. Check out how much reinforcing there is on the sails. It's pretty much all been built into the membrane. There's nothing, no patches sewn onto the outside adding weight. The whole sail is built into a single piece, and so it's all able to flex and move together. For sure, they are incredibly light, but the physical weight of these is pretty incredible. But I don't think that's where the real magic is. I think being able to control where the sail stretches, where it flexes, is something that's completely different to a panelled sail where we sew different panels of cloth together. So the feeling that we get with these sails is really quite different. We have the guys like Jaeger, does a lot of the testing on the S1 Pro. It's a sail that he uses every day. When he goes to use the S1, there's a lot of familiar features there. The geometry is the same, but the speed of reactivity is completely different. The way the sail flexes is completely different. And so it really doesn't have the performance level that we're able to get with this stuff. So moving forward, this is a really fun project to be involved with as a sail maker. This is great stuff. The sail that Scotty McKercher and Philip Costa, this is their flagship model. This is a sail where we use all the technology available to us to give those guys some incredible sails. Obviously Philip is doing pretty well with them. Scotty is always a joy to watch when he gets to go windsurfing, which hasn't been all that often lately. Last year was the first version that we had, and that was a little different. It had a much bigger window section in the sail, and what we've done this year is we've managed to optimise the window. So we've really put the smallest possible window that we can fit in the sail and still maintain the visibility that we require. And what this does is it means that we can use a lot more of the cool stuff. Like the Hyperspider membrane, this is a fraction of the weight of the monofilm window. So this is by far the heaviest part of the sail. So we really want to minimise the size of that window. Put it exactly where it needs to be, make sure that you can see through it. The big change for this year is we use the monofilm rather than X-ply. So the Blade Pro that we had last year had an X-ply window in it. It was bigger, but the X-ply is not as easy to see through as monofilm. So I think that the visibility on this sail, even though it's got a smaller window, it's much better than last year's Blade Pro. Batten pockets are all pretty cool. Everything's built into the sail. The batten is sandwiched between the panels, so everything is loading together and moving together. It all works as a single entity.